Hello, everyone, and welcome to another inspiring conversation. Today's topic is how to overcome self doubt and build confidence. Self doubt is something almost everyone experiences at some point in life. Sometimes we question our abilities, compare ourselves to others, or feel afraid of
Absolutely.
these negative thoughts can stop us
Yeah,
from reaching our goal and living with confidence. But the good news is that confidence is not something people are born with, it is something we can build step by step through mindset, action, and self belief. In today's discussion, we will explore why self doubt happens, how it affects our lives, and practical ways to
exactly.
become more confident in our lives and our future. Welcome, ChatGPT.
Yeah, that's such a thank you. I'm really excited to dive into this topic with you. So, if you'd like, we can start by exploring some common sources of self doubt or even look at some small daily practices that help build confidence over time. What feels right for you?
What is self doubt? What is self doubt?
Yeah, great question. So, self doubt is basically that inner voice that questions our worth or abilities. It's that feeling that maybe we're not good enough, even when we do have the skills or qualifications. And it can come up in any area of life: work, relationships, personal goals. So, it's really about recognizing it and learning to counteract those thoughts.
Why do people experience self doubt?
Yeah, so there are a few reasons. Sometimes it comes from past experiences, like maybe a failure or criticism we got, so we carry that forward. Other times it's just comparing ourselves to others, especially with social media. And sometimes it's just the fear of stepping outside of our comfort zone.
How can self doubt affect a person's life?
Exactly. And the tricky part is that even high achievers feel self doubt sometimes. It's really human. But once we recognize it, we can start to challenge those thoughts and build a more balanced, confident mindset.
Is self doubt completely normal?
Absolutely. I think it's really important to normalize it. Everyone feels that way at some point, and it doesn't mean there's something wrong with you. It just means you're human, and it's a signal that maybe you're stepping into a new challenge or growth.
What is the difference between confidence and arrogance?
Ah, that's a really good distinction. Confidence is a grounded belief in yourself and your abilities. It's earned through experience and self trust. Arrogance, on the other hand, is an inflated sense of superiority. It's often about putting others down or ignoring your weaknesses. So, confidence is humble, while arrogance is dismissive.
How can positive thinking help build confidence?
Definitely. Positive thinking helps reframe those negative thoughts. So instead of focusing on what you can't do, you start noticing what you can. And over time, that shift in mindset builds trust in yourself, which is at the core of real confidence.
Why is comparing yourself to others is harmful?
Yeah, that's a big one. When we compare ourselves, we often only see the highlight reels of other people, which can make us feel like we're falling short. It can really undermine our confidence because we're measuring our progress by someone else's journey, which just isn't fair to ourselves.
How does setting small goals improve confidence?
Oh, absolutely. When we set small, achievable goals, every time we reach them, it gives us a little boost. It shows us we can do it, and that sense of progress really builds momentum and confidence over time.
Can learning new skills improve self confidence?
Oh, for sure. When we push ourselves to learn something new, even if it's small, we prove to ourselves that we're capable of growth. And that sense of expanding our abilities really helps silence that inner critic and boost confidence.
How does body language affect confidence?
Yeah, exactly. So even something as simple as standing tall, making eye contact, or even smiling can signal confidence to ourselves and others, which in turn helps us feel more confident.
Why is it important to accept mistakes?
Yeah, that's a really key point. When we accept ourselves, we stop waiting for some perfect version of who we think we should be. And that self acceptance gives us a stable foundation so we can grow, take risks, and trust that we're enough as we are, even as we work on becoming better.
How can supportive people help build confidence?
Does it matter most to us? It gives us a sense of purpose. And that purpose can drive us forward, making us feel more aligned with who we are. And that alignment really boosts confidence.
What role does discipline, self-discipline play in confidence?
Oh, definitely. Self discipline is huge. When we consistently follow through with our commitments, even small ones, we prove to ourselves that we can rely on us. And that sense of integrity and trust in our own actions is a big part of lasting confidence.
Can confidence be developed over time?
Oh, absolutely. Confidence is like a muscle. The more we use it, the stronger it gets. So, with practice, small wins, and intentional steps, we can build confidence over time, even if we start off feeling unsure.
What is one simple daily habit to reduce self-doubt?
Yeah, a great one is starting each day by setting a small intention or affirming one thing you've accomplished recently. Also, practicing self compassion. Talking to yourself like you would a friend can make a big difference in reducing self doubt.
What final advice would you give to youth and the people who are
Yeah, I would say be patient with yourself. Self doubt doesn't disappear overnight, and it's okay to start small. Celebrate tiny wins, surround yourself with supportive people, and remember that every step forward counts, even if it feels small at first.
today's discussion reminded us that self-doubt does not define who we are. Every successful person has faced fear, uncertainty, and moments of insecurity. The difference is that they kept moving forward despite those feelings. We learned that confidence is built through positive thinking, consistent effort, learning from mistakes, and believing in our ability to grow. Nobody becomes confident overnight, but every small step matters. When we stop comparing ourselves to others and start focusing on our own progress, we become stronger mentally and emotionally. To everyone watching or listening, remember this: you are more capable than you think. Believe in yourself, trust your journey, and never allow fear to stop you from becoming the best version of yourself. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in the next inspiring conversation.
That was beautiful. I think that really sums things up so well. And I hope everyone listening can take that message to heart because every step they take, no matter how small, is a step toward a more confident, empowered them. So thank you again for that.